Hi there, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about something that is, I'm sure, close to all of our hearts, and that is Father's Day. So it's a special occasion where we take time to celebrate and honor the amazing dads, stepdads, granddads, and father figures who support us, guide us, and love us. So let's find out more about why this day is so important and how we can make our dads feel extra special. So you might be wondering, what exactly is Father's Day? So Father's Day is a time to set aside to say thank you to our fathers for all the things that they do for us. It's a day to recognize their hard work, their love, their patience, and also everything they do, both big and small, that helps us grow and feel safe. So Father's Day is celebrated in many countries around the world, although the exact date may be different depending on where you live. Now, in the UK and a few other countries at least, Father's Day is celebrated on the third Sunday in June. Now, this year, that is 2025, that day is going to be Sunday, the 15th of June. So put it in your calendar if you haven't already. Now, if you want to plan something special for your dad, now you know when to do it. In other parts of the world, such as Australia and some other European countries, Father's Day is actually on a completely different date. So, yeah, try not to get mixed up with those. But especially here in the UK, this year, 2025, the 15th of June. But no matter when it is celebrated, the meaning always stays the same. We're trying to show love and appreciation to our dads. So, why do we celebrate Father's Day? There's quite a simple answer to this. It's because dads are important. Dads often work hard every day to provide for us, to support us, and to help us to grow. They cheer us on when we're trying something new, they comfort us when we're sad, and they help us understand the world that is around us. So Father's Day is a chance to say, we see you, we appreciate you, we love you. It reminds us to stop for a moment and show our gratitude in a thoughtful way. So let's consider the history of Father's Day. Okay, Father's Day hasn't always existed, at least here in the Western world. It actually began in the early 1900s in the United States. So it was started by a young woman named Sonora Lorna Alvarado. So she had a very special reason for wanting to create a day for dads, and that was because her father had raised her and her siblings all on his own after sadly their mother had passed away. So Sonora thought that if there was a special day to honor mothers, there should also be one for fathers as well. So thanks to her determination, people began to celebrate Father's Day, and now it's a recognized holiday in many countries across the globe. So have you ever actually stopped to think about all of the things your dad or your father figure does for you? They may help you with your assignments. They may help you to fix broken things you have in your house, or they can just do explain how things work. They might be the one who shows you when you were a bit younger how to ride a bike, how to play football, how to cook something new. Now sometimes dads are those quiet supporters in the background. They're always there when you need them. Other times they are those loud and full of energy people, playing games, telling jokes, or singing silly songs. And perhaps, most importantly, dads teach us life lessons. They comfort us when we need hugs, and they support us through every step of our journey, all the way through our lives. So, if you really want to show your gratitude to your dad, there are so many simple and meaningful ways that you can do this, and you can show your dad just how much you care about him. So, here are a few ideas that you could come up with. So, it says here making a card. Now, a handmade card with your own words or a drawing inside can really show um, more than anything else, or more than anything that you could buy, they show you just what they mean to you. You could also give a gift. Now, this doesn't need to be something expensive. It could be something you made or something small you know that he would enjoy. Okay? Now, sometimes it can be difficult to say those words, I love you, but those little words can make a big difference to somebody. Okay? You could spend time together. What better way to enjoy the time you spend with your father than spending that time together? It could be watching a film, going for a walk, just talking, reminiscing about the past. So this time is one of those best gifts you could ever have. Now, another nice way that you could help your dad is to help out around the house, doing some chores, some tidying, cleaning without being asked is just like a wonderful surprise for some parents. Okay? But remember that what matters most is the thought and the love that you've put into it. All right, well, if you need some inspiration, here are a few other fun and creative gift ideas. So we mentioned about handmade card, or it could be a nice little drawing. Why not, do a little portrait of them? Also think what could be your dad's favorite snack? Is it some kind of chocolate bar or some crisp, a hot drink, something like he might like? Okay. Another thing could be a photo frame. Why not? With a lovely picture of you and maybe your siblings, but you and your father together, and it's a memory that he can keep forever. So it really isn't about how much you spend, it is about the care that you put into it. So, to all of those amazing dads that are out there, we have to say thank you. Thank you for your love and your strength and your support and your wisdom. And then thank you for all of those times that you've been there, even when we didn't really realize how much it meant. Okay? So you are our heroes every single day, and we are lucky to have you in our lives. So let's make this Father's Day a moment to remember. So, to all of the fathers out there, we say Happy Father's Day to everyone.